Alright guys, so I'm going to take you from looking like an idiot with a Wii remote to a badass with a lightsaber. Check this out. Alright guys, so here I am bringing you another cool app, and this one again is from Outer Spacious Software. It's called Saber Movie, also makers of Gun Movie FX and Exploder Cam. You guys haven't checked those out, go check them out, they're awesome. I'm happy to bring you this app because I personally put in a request to see if they could make lightsaber effects, and I think they did a pretty good job. Okay, those of you who are familiar with Gun Movie FX will recognize this layout. It's pretty simple to use. It's a little time consuming and tedious, so let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so you press a little start up here, and it'll take you to your videos that you have. And this is the one that I had already, you guys already saw with lightsaber effects. And this is me standing around with my my Wii remote, or shall I say my son's Wii remote. And you click on these three dots, and it'll take you to all the lightsaber effects. And you have basics, just the color sabers, like the green saber, the blue saber, the red saber, and the purple saber. And you have, if you click this thing, you get all the sound effects like saber on, saber off. Okay, so let's go ahead and pick the blue saber. Okay, and you click the X, and there's an X up here, and it'll take you back out here. Okay, so I made it pretty obvious where I wanted my lightsaber to come out, and you angle it by doing the two-finger thing, and so you want it there. It's not perfect, but just so you guys can see. And you hit this for it to come out, and then you hit the triangle, and then you hit it again, so that they'll overlap. So now the lightsaber will come out at the same time that the sound comes out, and that's perfect. Okay, so as you're scrubbing along down here at the bottom, you can either do it by increments, by pressing these little arrows here. See? And it's a little time consuming, but it's well worth it. What you want to do is place your lightsaber by the millisecond, and this is the best way to do it, by pressing the little arrow here. So you're making subtle movements, you can be moving your lightsaber. Okay, in a second I'm gonna start making some more dramatic movements upwards, and when I do that, you can use the other effect, which is the blur. Okay, come on. Remember, I said this is by the millisecond. See, now I'm moving upwards. Okay, so I'm going to start using the blur. Go back up here, hit the blue, blur. Okay, so there it is. And then you hit it, next, hit it, next. See, now I'm moving a little faster, right? Do your double finger adjustment. Oh, there I missed one, but it's alright. It's just a tutorial. See, when you're making quick movements with the lightsaber, with your hands, see, I'm only holding a Wii remote, it's better to use the blur. So you can't, this is the one problem I've encountered so far, is that it doesn't let you focus on the video. See how I can't see exactly where I'm placing it. Like I said, in the end it won't really matter, because you can't really see that part of the video anyway. So, but once my hand starts to come in focus, you want to bring your lightsaber down and position it there. Okay. Can't exactly see where my hand's at. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it's right there. There it is. And as soon as I bring my left hand back, I'm going to go ahead and stop this blur motion. Okay, this seems like the right spot. Okay, so I'm going to bring this one back out, make it seem like I stopped. Okay, at this point, I'm going to go ahead and turn my lightsaber off. So it's off. Okay, so now I'm just going to scrub a few seconds this way. And I'm going to pretend that I'm going to bring up another color. Let's do... I know that this doesn't really actually happen in the movies and stuff, but just use your imagination, who cares. Okay, now I'm going to bring out the red saber. So you're going to hit it. And then you're going to look for the saber on sound effect. You're going to hit that. Okay. You're going to scrub back to your lightsaber and make sure it's on. I'm going to do another quick... Okay, so I'm going to be making another quick movement. Just keep adjusting, focusing on where you want the beam to come out. See, the beam's still straight, so I'm not choosing the blur yet. Okay, now I'm starting to see some movement. Okay, so this is where you choose your blur. Red saber blur. X. Okay. I think it's right here. I'm just going to go ahead and follow it this way. Maybe wrong here. Yeah, I'm wrong. But, I mean, it's a lightsaber, right? So, seeing as to how I'm wrong, I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick rotate to where I'm supposed to be. Make it look like I spun it around. Okay, and now I'm gonna go ahead and use the straight saber to stop it. Stop the movement. And then I'm gonna shut it off. Saber off. Okay, so let's check out our video. So when you press play, it's not going to play any of the sound effects, or it shouldn't. At least it didn't for me the first time. Okay, so what you want to do is move the scrubber all the way to the front, pause it, and then press play. Okay, so it's not totally impressive with the sound, without the sound, but once you hear it with the sound, it'll be a little better. So you click the little arrow up here, and it should be building your movie. It's actually building your movie real quick, which is something that's pretty cool. Okay, so let's play it with the sound. That's pretty cool, right? Okay, now I can see that I can do some adjustments here. So let's go back to our sound, and look, we have slow wave or a fast wave. So let's do a fast wave. No, you know what? Let's do the slow wave, just because there's more sound to it. Okay, let's go back. Move your scrubber. Okay, and when you start making your movement, hit the sound button, or hit this. that'll make the motion sound. See? Okay. Now, just for a difference, we'll do the fast wave on the red one. Okay. Now let's listen to the sound. Okay, it's building your movie. This should be a little better with the sound effects complete. Okay, that's pretty cool, right, guys? So I hope you guys like this app. I know I'm going to have some fun with it. Like I said, it's brand new. It is going to cost you $5. So far, there is no in-app purchases, but just click this little thing down here, and it'll save your video straight to your camera roll. You see? Now you can plug it into your iMovie and download it and do some special effects or whatever. And that's it. So rate, subscribe. If you found this video useful or in any way, subscribe. I will always subscribe back. So peace out, guys. Have fun.